everybody, welcome back to Freestyle Friday. Today we're going to be doing our makeup. We're going to be using the Kara's Morphe palette. Open it up. I like this palette. You know, on camera, these don't look as deep as they actually are. But we're going to use these.
I know one thing I'm tired of. Corona.
The Corona.
I'm tired of being home. But more than that, I'm just tired of... I want things to go back to normal.
Like people's attitudes and
just
stuff?
The grocery store, people's attitudes.
You walk through the grocery store...
I hate walking... Like, you know what I mean? Like, walking past people and being 6 feet away. It's just like...
and everybody has that mask on. It's a whole thing.
We look like a third world country now.
So, yeah, thanks for not... Again, see, y'all didn't get offended. Look, I love when people don't get offended by small, little bitty jokes. Because our last video... about the coronavirus, about the COVID-19, you know, like I feel like we were mostly kind of PSA type thing.
Yeah.
But then, you know, still kind of made fun of some things. You know what I mean? But not in a bad way. But y'all, you know, I hate when you do stuff like this and people get so super offended. So again, thanks for understanding that we were just trying to have a little fun in the midst of who knows what the hell's going on.
And if you got offended, sorry, but not sorry. Because I have to be myself.
All right.
And all week, the Democrats have been mad at Trump for not taking it seriously. And then then the Democrats turn around yesterday and tell everybody to go vote.
Yeah, it's like...
it's like, what?
I'm like, Democrats, y'all
speaking
out two sides of your mouth.
Quickly, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. And I'm not a big fan of Trump. I don't even like Trump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think he should be president.
No, I don't either.
I honestly don't, but he won. So I just...
The election official guy from Maricopa County in Arizona. Did you guys see the video of him? Oh man, I'm gonna try to link that below. Where he's trying to explain having less voting polls and lowering them. I think they had over 200 the year before, or the first election, and now they dwindled it down to 100 and something, right? But if you're supposed to be 6 feet apart from each other, then why are you having less voting places? You need to have more. So anyways, in the middle of him talking, he is like, first of all, he's fumbling over his words the whole time. I'm gonna try to put a link below. He's fumbling over his words the entire time he's talking, and then the best thing happened. He just said, I'm sorry, I can't do this. And
I can't lie to the American people.
He said, I'm sorry, I can't do this. And he just walks off. And basically, what we're interpreting that, everyone obviously, what he's interpreting is, he can't lie to people because it seemed like they were trying to do some voter suppression.
Well, the less people vote, the more the establishment wins.
Yeah. So low voter turnout is a plus to Biden. For Biden.
For Joe Biden, that's a good. Bernie Sanders brings crowds.
Right.
So
that's not good.
Young people stayed in.
Right.
But the same as Republicans.
Right.
Republicans win where there's not a lot of people.
Right. But anyways, it was really interesting seeing him walk off. He was like, he just trying to explain all that to everybody, and then he just goes, I'm sorry, I can't do this. To the person, I guess whoever his boss was next, or whoever that was next to him, and he just kind of walks off, and everyone's like, "Whoa, what was that about?" I'm like, "I'll tell you what it's about. It's because he didn't feel like sitting there lying to the public. He didn't feel like contributing to the corruption." But you know, there was a comment that said, "Well, his conscience, he was battling. It was between him and his conscience won. He just walked off." I mentioned this in my video, the last video we did, that I am somewhat of a conspiracy theorist. Like I am somewhat of that. Okay, I'm not one of those crazy ones that gets online and putting up a bunch of. Not everything's a conspiracy. I'm just saying that I do look at things and go, why did that happen right now? Like that's where I'm at in my head. If you follow politics, the thing is, I think what it is. I was talking to this guy last night in the hotel. I think what it is that when you follow politics, like I do follow it, and I don't know everything about politics, but I feel like I'm pretty well versed. We're pretty well versed in politics. It's just some of the stuff they do, y'all. It's really bad. You know what I mean? Like some of the stuff the government does is pretty bad, and we can't always trust the government, right? But the problem we're having this whole coronavirus situation is that you have no choice.
Right.
You have to believe it. You can't. I don't believe in being those people who go, yep, it's not true. Fact. No, it's not fact. It's not fact. We don't know it's not true, but it is highly suspicious to me.
More than anything, I think I'm just over it all. You know,
The whole,
like I said, we went to the store. We went to the store today, and people wearing face masks, and I'm like, "What country am I in?"
Yeah,
this looks like
it goes there with triage.
Yeah. It's just like
what the
people
hell?
are walking around in face masks, and everybody's trying to stay 6 feet away from each other. And I think Joe Biden said, "If you feel bad, if you feel good,
Yeah,
if you feel good, go out and buy." Well,
what are you talking about,
what
Joe?
are you talking about?
Oh my God! You know, jeez,
No,
man.
you don't go and vote. They should have postponed. Postpone the primaries.
Talking about so annoying.
What's his name? Idris Elba has it, and Tom Hanks, and all these celebrities get a test that nobody else is getting.
Yeah,
like when all these celebrities, they all have gotten tested. It's just like, well, I thought there were no tests.
other people. It's not even just him. It's a bunch of celebrities have it. So now here we go with that.
How did they get tested?
How they get tested? How that happened? How they get that?
No test.
You see where I'm going here? Y'all see my suspicions? You see what I mean? This whole coronavirus situation. All these people that were talking about, you know, keep your health care policy the way it is. Don't change anything. Those same people are like, we need universal health care. I'm like, Bernie, you've been saying that for decades.
It's just common knowledge in other countries.
Right,
They're all looking at us
exactly.
like, what's wrong with Americans? That you guys don't want health care? You guys want privatized health care?
I'm not. People are like, oh no, why are you a Bernie supporter? Why do you like Bernie so much? Why do you like Bernie so much? I'm like, because what he's saying is making a lot of sense. No, I think
what I feel about Bernie is that he's against the entire establishment. The entire Democrat establishment and media is against him.
Yeah.
Because his policies are socialized policies and not corporate.
Yeah, it's not corporate.
You know what I mean? Money makers for them. Like for them, private insurance works for them because they can get money from the drug companies. They can, you know, drug companies give them money to push policies. The insurance companies do. You know, fossil fuel companies do it. And so all the things when you take, that's what Bernie was saying in his and when he's in debates, the reason why it sounds like he's repeating himself over and over again is because he is right to say that once you take, what he's trying to say is that Joe Biden has 64, is being bankrolled by 64 billionaires. Yeah. And the problem with that, even though Joe tried to make it seem like I can still be good, Barack Obama did it, you know, it was like, no, Barack Obama did not. Barack Obama helped the banks.
And that Barack Obama situation, I'm gonna be
fake news.
Barack Obama situation really pains me because what you find out is that he helped the wrong people. And what's funny is that I was in line like everyone else. I was in line with our vote in New York. We were waiting, you know, to vote for Barack. We voted for him, excited, cried, the whole thing, right? Part of it was emotional, but also part of it, I actually thought that he was going to change something. I literally thought that he was going to change something. And then it became very clear to me when people are like, you know, why are minorities still struggling? Why is this a thing? How do we have a black president? White people who are saying we have a black president and black people still having a hard time. That's a problem.
Well, Barack Obama, ran a populist campaign like Bernie Sanders. Yeah. Only he took money from big business and banks. And you can't take money from the people you're supposed to regulate. Right. That's really the problem. He was like, you can't take money from fossil fuel companies. You can't take money from insurance companies and
big pharmaceutical.
And his entire cabinet was lined with people from Citigroup.
Yeah, that was the sad part. And when you find that out,
put us in the recession, he helped bail out.
Yes.
And so when you do that, people don't give you money so you can vote against them.
Right. You can't do both. Like you can't take money like that from the very people are paying you to say something the opposite way. Right. You know what I mean? You that's just not how it works. That doesn't happen. So as a Barack Obama voter, realizing that he was taking money from these companies, I'm like, you're not going to be able to pass anything because number one, they're telling you not to. That's why they're paying you to do it. You know, and it's just disheartening because you want it to be exciting.
Yeah. The Democrats have figured out something, and it's called identity politics. Yeah. And identity politics is something they figured out when Barack Obama became president, that people vote for people who aren't the typical white rich man.
Right.
Donald Trump won because, well,
he's different.
He won because people weren't satisfied with Barack Obama. They weren't satisfied he didn't do the things he said he was going to do. He gave us kind of a right-wing healthcare policy that made us have to buy privatized insurance or we get penalized for it.
Yeah, you guys do realize that the Obamacare, or the Affordable Care Act is what it's named. Mm-hmm. That's a Romney. That's a right-wing policy. That's a right-wing policy, and it's a Mitt Romney specifically. Mm-hmm. He's one of the people that introduced it.
It was a gift to the insurance companies.
That's all it was.
It makes you have to buy it.
Yeah, and so when you're black, you have to like Barack. Like when you're black and you speak out against Barack Obama, people automatically just feel some kind of way. Like, it's just the politics in itself is very corrupt in general, but in order to change things, you kind of need a revolution, and a revolution, as we all know, does not come easy. Yeah, because it's going to take someone to stick their neck out, and tell the truth. So, right, if I was going to vote, if I'm voting for anybody, it would be Bernie Sanders because of he's for the people. Mm-hmm. I'm happy to say that he actually starting to get more people that are starting to understand that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I
think the Democratic establishment, the Biden, they would rather lose to Donald Trump than have Bernie Sanders be. Yeah. Because of what Bernie Sanders comes with. He comes with things that, because Democrats are not that much different than Republicans. They're like the establishment, they're not. The only thing that they differ from is mostly social situations, gay marriage, gay marriage, abortion, things like that. But in general, their policies
pretty much the same.
And most of the Democrats have fallen in line with Donald Trump. All of his policies, they've mostly voted for.
Yeah, that's another part of it. Is that that's part of the part that a lot of people don't. That a lot of people don't follow politics. Not CNN. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about just follow politics. You will see that that it's one party. The Democratic Party and the Republican Party are very much the same. They're very much on board with things, and they've also voted. Democrats have voted in the House the Republican way. Yeah. So
that's why he doesn't want Medicare for all. That's why Joe Biden was we don't need Medicare. We don't need a revolution. It's because they're mostly conservative. Yeah. There are a lot of people who vote, honestly, to goodness, they don't investigate.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah. And that's why Joe Biden can get up on that last debate and lie. And say that, he didn't want to gut Social Security. He absolutely did that. He said it 4 times. And he said, I would do. He said, I not did it once. He said, I didn't only do it once. I didn't only do it twice. I didn't do it 3 times, but I did it 4 times and I'd do it again.
Joe Biden is on video saying that.
He said that
to a crowd several times. And I think people are just watching CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, and those mainstream channels, that they're not understanding that they're giving you a lot of fluff, and it's because they have to. In order for you to find out the real tea on the candidate that you're voting for, you're going to have to either go to a independent alternative media, independent, like you can find on YouTube. They're independent media, which means that they're able to tell the truth because they're not bought by a big company.
Rachel Maddow makes $30,000 a day. She's not telling you the truth.
Yeah. And Biden also is having problems physically. And I'm really disappointed, honestly, in the Democratic Party for putting him out there while he's struggling with something. Yeah. Alzheimer's or...
He's going through some dementia.
He's obviously going through something, but they are hoisting him out there for you guys to vote for him, knowing that he has had some cognitive
decline.
I find that disgusting.
You have to know who you're voting for and why you're voting for them. You can really vote against your own interest. Yeah. Being stuck on identity politics.
Yeah. Makeup's done.
No eyelashes.
So thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you have not yet. And go to our Instagram and Facebook pages as well and follow us there. And that's it. Have a good day. See you next time. Bye.